sa mga audience na manood ng sine. And the first day said, let's sit down and find a solution to this. Okay? Let's sit down and find a solution to this problem. Mauupo ang mga theater owner at ang mga producer, and let's find a common ground in which both the producer and the theater owner can talk and we can find the right pricing for tickets. Okay? Tapos, MJ, maganda pa nito, may ginawa kasing survey ang NPCP, nagpa-research kami. We're going to release the results of this research by the end of the month. And we're also going to present it to the First Lady. Ito yung assessment kung bakit mababa ang mga nanonood ng pelikula. Okay? And this is a result of the post-pandemic situation. Nag-iba ang pananaw ng mga tao kung paano sila manonood ng sine, magkano ang gagastusin nila, at ano yung benefits ng streaming over watching cinemas. Okay, so, ipapresent din namin yan sa First Lady. And then thirdly, ang gusto ng First Lady is ma-improve yung quality ng ating pelikula. Ano raw ang kailangan para ma-improve, para maging hindi ito trabaho lang ng gobyerno, trabaho ito ng industria, hindi ba? Itong industria, it must be the producers who do better works. Na ang katanungan is, MJ, siguro nabasa mo yan, naglumabas yan sa social media na may nag-comment na the Philippine movie industry is dying, hindi ba? Tapos ang sagot ng isang tao, let it die. Hindi ba yung, bakit gano'n ang attitude? Di ba? Bakit gano'n ang attitude ng Pilipino tungkol sa mga pelikulang Pilipino? Sino ang may kasalanan? Ang producer ba? Ang audience ba? Ang mga director? Pagdaman natin masalimuot na pang-aaralan para maiba natin. At kung tatanungin mo ako, MJ, ang ano dyan is edukasyon. Ang basic and best edukasyon. At higit sa lahat, para ang tao mabayad ng 400 pesos, the movie be worth 400 pesos. Okay? It better be worth 400 pesos because for 400 pesos and you're a minimum wage earner of 600 pesos a day, hindi ka talaga manonood ng sine. Diba? Hindi ka talaga manonood sa so, hanapan natin ang paraan, hanapan natin ang solusyon. Yun ang gustong tumulong ang First Lady na maparaanan para mabuhay muli ang industriya. We really appreciate the initiative. And we appreciate all the initiatives, not only from the government, but also from the private sector in wanting to help the industry. Because we cannot solve this by ourselves, or just depending on the government alone. We also have a responsibility. So that answers your question.
Thank you,
Concerning first meeting, si Chairman Pip ang ano po. Okay? At ang in-address ni Chairman Pip, yung urgency ng film preservation. Okay? Yung film preservation, yung to save old films. Sabi niya na ang dami-dami old films, hindi masila yung at wala tayong equipment at napakamahal gawin yan. At alam mo naman, MJ, ang importansya ng saving these old films. Kapag nawala ito ng old films nito, nawawala yung tradition natin. And, you know, lo and behold, the first thing says, I'm gonna help you. Okay? I will try to find ways and means of gathering, of getting the equipment we brought over here and purchased so that we can preserve the old films here in the country, hindi na natin ipapadala abroad. And that matters a lot. That matters a lot. Because it also makes the preservation of old films much more cost efficient and for producers to be more enticed, okay, to surrender their films for digitization and restoration. Ikalawa, pinag-usapan namin yung estado ng industriya, okay? High price of cost ng tickets, okay?
Very important in my dun sa character ng movie. So that's why it took us a while to really get that location. But definitely, in Metro Manila, it's gonna be so hard to find it. And luckily, kasi my dad is from Sariaya, Quezon. So we went there and I was surprised. Kilala ko yung owner. So she told me about the history of that house. That house was built in the early 1900s. Bago pa yung World War II. So, kumbaga, during the World War II, dyan pa binahay yung mga Hapon. So yun, kaya meron silang basement, meron silang mga secret places where may mga tunnels. And then, na-preserve nila lahat ng mga furnishings nila sa house. So what you see here, those are yung naalagaan nilang mga gamit ng mga ancestors nila, like the curtains, everything else, all the furnitures there. Ano yun? Original owners lahat yun.
Pero meron po talagang mga...
May na-feel ka?
Meron. Well, sa kwento nila, meron. And that's really common in any old houses.
Saka nagkwento din po yung isang caretaker na nabomba daw yung swimming pool. So kaya siya ganun kalalim. Kasi may bomba tumama doon sa area doon. At saka hardcore. But it survived. Merong house tour vlog sa Regal YouTube. Ayun, makikita niyo naman po pala if you're extra curious about it. Medyo mabigat lang po yung underground. May mabigat siyang feeling, atmosphere.
As in, ano kalalim yung pool, Pepe? Na nabomba, natalema, tinabahan ng bomba.
Lalim, hindi ko po na-try pero from the balcony, makikita mo talaga malalim Parang mga ginagamit for diving. Practice on diving. But it was renovated already. Pandemic, gusto sana namin. But when we were planning it, realize namin, ayaw namin pumili sa mga kaibigan. Gusto namin lahat sila nandun. So medyo malaking wedding ang tinutukoy namin. We had to decide kung uunahin ba namin yung bahay or wedding. Because she's pregnant during that time, we decided to start with the house. Our dream home. And nagkataon po, interior designer siya. She's very familiar with the posting, with the timeline. Kaya pinagkatiwalaan po siya and we finally decided together na unahin yung bahay. Pagkatayo na yung bahay, that's when we will start planning again for our wedding. Pagdating sa pagiging smooth sailing, no, it was not. Kasi magkaibigan po kami before. Nag-start kami ng magkaibigan, magkabarkada. Kaibigan ko rin po yung ex niya. Tapos, we reconnected during 2019, bago mag-pandemic. So, nag-reconnect kami after not seeing each other for a couple of years. We were both healing from past relationships. Tapos, mabilis po kami naging kami, I guess. And then, of course, iba yung dynamics pag magkabarkada at saka pag naging kayo na, hindi kami nagkas, yung mga iba namin pag-uugali, took us some time para mag-reach ng mga compromises. Pero right now, meron po kaming dalawang chikiting. I can say, for the past few weeks or months, mas smooth sailing ang aming relationship. So I guess it was necessary na pagdaanan namin yung mga challenges, ang muntikang hiwalayan, yung pagkakasunduan, para marating namin ito